Trump is trailing in the polls, but his voters still love his chances. Not all Trump-Pence campaign signs dotting the landscape carry familiar slogans like Make America Great Again, Keep America Great, or Promise Kept. An increasing number cut right to the chases, declaring in the kind of off-color language often employed by the president himself, Trump 2020, no more bull. The exact nature of the BS in question no doubt differs in the mind of each voter. It might boil down to annoyance over political correctness run amok or disrespect shown to flag and country, but athletes and other kneeling during the national anthem or protest in cities that often morph into violence and destruction or freedom crushing restrictions masquerading as coronavirus mandates, or most recently, the notion that Trump should ignore his duty to nominate a justice to fill a Supreme Court vacancy. For other, BS might simply reflect the inordinate amount of attention devoted to feelings and emotions as opposed to tangible actions and accomplishment. That Democratic nominee, Joe Biden, is a more empathetic character than Trump is a stippled fact, apparently important to many pundits and reporters, but irrelevant to the average Trump supporter. Trump voters long ago turned out conventional wisdom from mainstream media voices. From the start of the daily drumbeat of negativity about this presidential quickly reached to them comical proportions. They are not surprised that, as the home stretch of the 2020 election arrives, there's a full-blown avalanche of anti-Trump books and revelations bolstering by wall-to-wall media coverage perfectly timed for maximum Trump-bashing impact. Trump famously said he could shoot someone and not lose a support, which was not true when he said it, but might be now. If it transpired tomorrow, the reporting on it would blend into the wordwork of every Trump story over the past 4 years that was recklessly overhyped, of which there were far too many if those journalists who have let Trump get under their skin were honest. They would admit democracy has been ill-served as a result of their own blindness towards their duty to be fair and detached, even in covering those they despise and who despise them. Still, despite preposterously negative press country and subsequent bad poll numbers, it's interesting to hear in casual conversation the degree to which Trump supporters share the serene assurance that their man will be reelected. I don't believe the polls, one longtime GOP activist told me last week. It's just going to be like 4 years ago. Trump voters have no doubt that they are again being underappreciated in the media and underrepresented in surveys. But another reason is their confidence that every last Trump supporter in America will vote come hell, high or water, or COVID-19. Among the easiest jobs in political world must be serving as Get Out the Vote GOTV director for the Trump campaign. In most cases, GOTV directors, be they Republican or Democrat, spend fitful days and nights devising sophisticated ways to drive every last sympathetic voter to the Trump to polls. Trump voters need no artificial stimulation. They take the recent rolling rallies, impressive collection of Trump voters taking to the nation's highway to fly their flags for the president. The events are publicized mostly on social media and by word of mouth. More than 6,000 people signed up to participate in a motorcade celebrating Trump that circled Cincinnati's I-275 beltway for as far as the eye could see. Rally participant Judy Howard explained her decision in terms of what she owed Trump. He was chosen by God for us, she said, adding that riding in the rally is the least we can do. Similar rallies have been held across the nation. It's hard to imagine Biden inspiring comparable levels of grassroots enthusiasm. But while impassion is important, and Trump's support is arguably more zealous than any of the candidates in modern history, it doesn't guarantee that when the votes are tabulated, the president's legions won't be outnumbered by a combination of Democrats and never-Trump Republicans, independents, who desperately want anyone but Trump in the Oval Office. While Biden doesn't personally generate much passion, he will benefit from Trump haters everywhere who collectively are fervent lot. For Trump voters, though, a Biden victory is inconceivable. Trump is the only plain talker preventing political correctness from overwhelming their lives. The bulwark against old fashioned flag saluting patriotism vanishing into history. The firewall against Big Brother imposing over restrictively mandates on healthy Americans in the name of safety and security. In short, Trump is the only thing standing in between them and a bleak future of entrenched, irreversible institutional BS. It's all the motivation they need.